thank you so much for having me today and being here. I apologize for this might sound a little weird because I'm recording while I'm laying down. Yeah. Not good. It's like I don't have the will to sit up and record like I always do. I've been wanting to make an episode, but I didn't want to be miserable and bore you with, like I always do whenever I go through a tough time. So for the last 2-3 days, I haven't been doing it. I've lost track of how many days I've skipped the gyms. Probably since Monday, and now it's Friday. Oh, now it's Saturday. 3 o'clock. Well, 3:20 a.m. Saturday morning. And when you go through things and you skip in the gym, it just add a little something extra to your mental health, And I come to realize that going to the gym is very important for your mental health. Moving your body, lifting weights. But lately it's been a little rough, and I couldn't do it. And I'm slowly falling back into my bad habits again. Like eating out and not eating enough proteins, not meditating, journaling, or anything. And Thanksgiving didn't help much either. Ate too much. Drank a little too much with my family too, so make it even harder to bounce back or get up. And then comes yesterday. Probably make one of the worst mistake I've ever made in my investing career. Gotta be one of the worst one. It just felt like all of my hard work, I'm trying to get myself out of this rut, thinking finally you already, at least now you can breathe. But no, it's one of those days when you just want to collapse on the floor and just give up and give in. You're just so out of it. It's just like one of those days, when you just want to throw in the towel and just say I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Why does this keep on happening to me? So I was just sitting at work, putting on a mask. The mask that say, I'm alright, I am fine, everything is great, nothing happened, and everything is sunshine and rainbow. I had to pretend like nothing happened, I had to keep my cool and act like it's just another normal day for me. but deep down inside, I was having a mental breakdown, you know. It was rough. Didn't think I was gonna record another episode. It's like I've lost all of my willpower to do anything. And I'm not making any progress with recording podcasts either, so why am I even trying, you know? This is probably like the episode 16 to 17. I've lost counts. Over 200 episodes and no one's listening. Yeah, I just so unmotivated to keep doing, but somehow I'm still doing it. But I'm getting tired. I feel like I don't know if I can keep going anymore. It's like everything I do, everything I try, I keep on winding back here again and again and again, and I'm tired. It's like I'm getting older, but I'm not getting anywhere, you know? And then for once I pulled out all of the courage I could. Just to get the rejection. But that is one of the things that make me feel so much better. Just to get it off your chest. Just to know that you did it. You finally outgrew yourself and have the courage to go and talk to that girl. Something that you were terrified doing. Been terrified of doing for a little over a year. And you did it. You faced your fear. And that is one of the things that make me feel so proud of myself, even though the outcome was not what I wanted, even though I did it so badly. I was so nervous, and I did it so terribly, but I still did it. That's probably one of the proudest thing I've did all year, you know, and I'm glad I did it. But lately it's been rough, and you know, I'm just trying to keep myself afloat. But what I've come to learn from all these things is that the more I try to force things, the more I try to hold on to it, grab onto it, the harder it is, the easier you slip away from my grips. And I feel like it's like that for everything in life. The more you try to force it, the more you try to hold on to it, the more it slip away. The harder to keep it, the harder. And yesterday, I was driving here home to the apartment. Then some part of me, it's telling me that I should take the turn and go to my parents' house and spend time with them. Even though I was miserable. I was tired. I just wanted to go home and just lay down, just not think anymore. I don't have to think about my mistakes anymore. I can just go home and rest. But I didn't. I took a turn and I went to my parents' house. And you know what we did? We had dinner. We had good conversations. And we played cards. And I get to see them smile. My sisters, my niece, my brother-in-laws. We were all having fun hanging out. And for a moment, I forgot. I stopped thinking about my problems. I stopped thinking about the mistakes that I've done, the things that went wrong. And I just live in that moment. I live in the moment with them, spending time with them while they're still here. And it was one of the most heartfelt moments that I've had. And I realized that one day, when I'm old as fuck, and everyone else that I love, the people that are here now, they'll be died then. They'll be dead by then. And then even if I have all the money that I ever wanted, everything that I ever wanted, but they're not there, you know, I'll be lonely as shit. And I'm sure I can 100% sure that I will give up everything that I have then, just to go back in time and relive these days again. Even though that I'm dead broke, that I'm lost in life and don't have a good career, couldn't find myself a girlfriend or friends, I would try anything to be reliving these days. Just to be young again. Just to be seeing my parents again. My sisters. All of the people that I love. I would try everything to be back here again. But then here I am. Laying here. Could not find the will, the motivation to sit up like a normal person to record the podcast. I have to lay here because I'm so damn lazy. And I keep on telling myself that this is not what I want to be. I mean, this is not what I want. This is not where I want to be. But little did I know, the old version of me is begging to be here, to be reliving these days. Isn't that crazy? That we don't like where we are. We only want to be somewhere else rather than be here, because the only thing we can see in front of our eyes, or the only things that revolve inside our head, so are the things that killing us on the inside, the things we did wrong, the things that went wrong, the things that we wish we did differently. But we don't really pay. What is that noise? probably my stomach. Anyway, but what I was saying is we don't really think about the things that we have, the beautiful things that we already have, but we just don't really pay attention to them until they're gone. You know? We don't really pay attention to those things. Whether it is our parents, our siblings, relatives, family, our health, our youth, our security, you know, the house that you live in and everything that you have. But we only focus on the bad that happened, the things that went wrong, the things that you wish you didn't do, and the wish you did. We only focus on the negatives, but not the positives. And that's why I was so miserable. And I'm talking about myself personally. It's like I'm trying to find a way to make myself feel better. But it's hard because all I could think about so the negatives. It's the negative. But what can we do, you know? These things are just so terrible, and how can we think of the positive when all the negative things are just so terrible, you know? It's hard. But one thing I want you to know, if you listen to this and you're going through your own life problems, I just want you to know that you are not alone. And we all in this together. Just gotta hold on. Just gotta hold on tight. And rest. And rest. If you're tired, just rest. Give yourself the permission to go home or to go wherever you want and rest. And know that you did the best you could with what you got. And it's okay. It's okay to fuck it up. It's okay to lose it all again. All over again. It's alright. It's a part of life. And I believe that these bad days, quote unquote bad days, are meant for you. They are meant for you to become a stronger, a better, a version of you that was meant for you. I believe it. So, give yourself the permission to rest. And tomorrow, we'll try it again. Not try it again in a way that my life will be changing tomorrow. But try again in a way that you just get up and you keep on doing what you're always doing instead of giving in and give up. And I'm sure sooner or later the tide will turn. But the only way for that to happen is for us to get up and try it again. But for now, you're tired, you're exhausted, you have to give yourself the rest that you need. And if you want to think about the bad things that happen, the things that killing you alive right now, just give yourself the permission to feel it, to think of it, and knows that it's happened, and you cannot go back to the past and change it. You just have to live with it now, and it's okay. Stop trying to force and run away from it. Stop trying not to think about it, because the more you try to run away from it, the more it's appeared inside your head. And then that's what I'm going through right now. And I'm just trying to live with it. Trying to let it be a part of me. The mistakes, the failures, the thing that's killing me alive right now. I'll let it be a part of me. And it's fucking suck to think about it. But I'll let it be. I'll let it be. And accept that it is a part of me now. And tomorrow I'll head to work. And a couple hours later I'll go to the gym. I'm gonna take a quick nap and go to the gym. And I'll cook afterward. And sometimes you just gotta learn to do things even when you feel like shit. You gotta learn how to walk even when your legs are in pains and your ankles are bruises. When you don't feel like walking, you still have to walk. Gotta learn how to keep on going even when you don't feel like it. Because that's the only way you can get out of this mess. Not by folding and giving in or fold and throw the towel, but choosing to get up and try it again anyway. I know I always make it sound so motivational, but I don't do it myself. Because it's hard. It's easy said than done. But when the times come to do it, it is fucking hard. So maybe these days, these moments are the test that I have to take. These are the moments that would give me the willpower to learn how to do things despite the things that you're going through. It's like do it even when it's hard. Do it even when it's hurt. Do it even when your body is screaming, is begging you not to do it. Because it's hurt. Because it's tiring. Because it doesn't have any more motivation to do it. But you still do it. You still walk. You still get back up and try it again. That is the version of you that you want to be. And the only to become that version of you is to do it anyway. Do it anyway. Just fucking do it. I'll try. I'll try it again. And I hope you do too. My stomach's crouching. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a good day. And sorry, my stomach. Thank you so much for being here today. I really, really do appreciate you. And I hope I'll see you in the next one.